Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, and today I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on how to do newsprint nails. Now, I've been doing these for close to a year now, so I have a method that works fairly well, and I see a lot of different ways of doing it online that I feel don't work as well, or at least they've never worked for me. So I'm just going to be showing you how I do it, and hopefully that works for you. If you have any questions, just leave them below and hopefully I'll answer them all in the video, but just in case. Now, for this tutorial, you're going to need just a few things. You're going to need rubbing alcohol, a bowl to put the rubbing alcohol in, a Q-tip, some news strips, nail polish, and a top coat. For the nail polish, you don't have to use white. I prefer to use white because I think it's the most like newspaper. I've seen people use tans, pinks, any light color will be fine. Just avoid dark colors or else the print won't show up on your nails. So go on, paint your nails. You have to wait till they completely dry and then we can continue on with the tutorial. Now that we've got our nails painted, we can continue on. So first what you're going to do, pour some rubbing alcohol into your bowl and take the Q-tip. Now dip the Q-tip into the rubbing alcohol and apply it to whatever nail you're going to do. Make sure the nail is wet. Just make sure it's completely covered in the rubbing alcohol. Now we're going to take a strip of newspaper and just stick it on the nail. You have to hold it steady for a few seconds. Be careful not to move it or else your print's going to be smudged and you won't be able to see it really. Do not just peel the paper right off. That will peel the nail polish off as well. What I do is I take the same Q-tip that I put on before and rub the top of the paper with the rubbing alcohol. You'll typically be able to see through the paper, and if it's wet enough, it will peel right off. You can see my thumb now has newsprint on it. The newsprint is going to come up backwards. Don't bother picking out a specific article. You can try for specific words, but you have to remember they will be backwards. So I just grabbed random articles from the newspaper and I cut them up. So don't worry about what the print says. You're not going to be able to read it without a mirror. But as you can see, it's on. The next step, wait for this to dry a bit. Usually I continue on and do the rest of my nails, but I feel if you do it right away after peeling off the newspaper, you're going to smudge the font. Now what you're going to do is take your top coat and just apply a layer of it on top of the newsprint. If you don't put a top coat on, odds are the newsprint won't last very long and it will probably wash off your nails soon. I'm going to continue on, do a few more nails. Now just remember, apply the rubbing alcohol to your nail, get it nice and wet, take a strip of newspaper, stick it on, hold it for a few seconds, take your Q-tip again, make sure the newspaper is nice and wet, and then peel it off, and you'll get your font. So just continue to do this with all of your nails. I usually do this and then I go back and put the top coat on. I've learned that doing the top coat after each nail will typically smudge the print, so it's easier to just do all your nails at once and then go back, paint on top of them. One thing is, you don't have to put them all in a specific direction. I typically just face the print in any direction. No matter what, it's going to look cool, so just go with whatever you want. As you can see, when you put the print on, it does peel away the shine of the nail polish, so that's another thing that the top coat adds. Now you just continue doing that with all of your nails and soon you'll have this. Now, be aware that doing this is a very trial and error thing. I've been doing this for close to a year and I still have times where it doesn't quite work for me. I've had times where I've had to redo a single nail over at least 3 times. You get used to it after a while, but you have to understand it's very trial and error, so don't give up hope. Just keep trying, and sooner or later you'll get the hang of it. Hopefully this video was helpful, and hopefully your nails turned out well, so good luck to anybody who wants to try it.